So, hello and welcome to another session of my tutorial. So, kindly like and subscribe to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to set up email for your Hestia panel and ensure it works. So, with no further ado, let's log into our Hestia panel. So the first thing first is that when you log into your web view, if you don't know about the web view, you can check. There's a tutorial on my channel where I teach how to set up Hestia panel and also set up email. So when you log into your Hestia panel, you go to mail, and under mail you already created an email. So I created an email by clicking on the plus button. So, but today the first thing to set up is you click on the DNS records. Okay. So you are given with several types of records: the A record, NS record, TST record, and you must add all these records to your DNS. Okay, so if you check the previous tutorial, you realize that I'm using Cloudflare. So I've actually added all the records to my DNS here. So just to add a new record, just click on add record, select the record type. Okay. So, but there's something I want to actually test, because we are also going to be setting up an SMTP server for this email to work when we are sending out emails. Okay, so initially when we set up ranking, we couldn't receive emails and we couldn't send emails. Why? Because we've not added all these DNS records. We couldn't receive emails. Okay, so the moment you add all this DNS record, this MX here, set to mail at this with a proximity of 10, you also need to add all those records that are listed here. Okay, so but there's something that really is conflicting. This DMARC here is a bit conflicting, so there's something I want to actually try. So I'm going to match those two records I said I have, because I have two records, one from my SMTP, one from my personal server. So I'm going to match the record into one and put it here. Then I'll delete this other one here so that it doesn't conflict. Okay, so now I have just one DMARC record. Okay, so the moment you create your records, you can go ahead and send an email to this email to test if it is actually working. So I'm going to open a Gmail account, and I'm going to be sending an email from my Gmail to this email to confirm if it can receive mails after we set the DNS records. Okay. So this is the mail. So the subject will be setting of mail receiving. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it. Alright. So I'll send it. So if you check our sent box, you can see that the email has been sent. So I'll come here. All right. Before then, there are also some things you need to set up here. So the first one here is you come to this. I'm going to copy this address. You need to create a account. Create an account. So once you create an account finish, you're going to send with your email. You are going to receive a email here telling you to verify. When you click on it to verify, then they are going to ask you are going to log in. Okay. So when you log in, you are going to see a data query service. You should come here and generate a key for yourself. So that key you are going to be using. So come here to manual. I'm going to show you how to set it up. So like now, when we want to set up, we actually need a Zen key. So we are going to be pointing to these Zen records. Okay. I'm going to be pointing to these Zen records. So to access that record, you also need to be able to access your server. So I make use of this SSH client. So once you launch the client, it's going to ask you to enter your IP address, your username, password, then come here to client manager, upload, click on import and select your private key. So once you do that, click on login, then open terminal. Okay, so once you open terminal, change to sudo slash. So you change to root. Let me clear so that we have a clean panel. So the first thing you want to do here to change your key is you want to come here, type this key nano. So I already typed it is nano etcs and for dnsbl.conf. So you are going to delete all the key that is below there and type in the new key you are giving. So once you do that, press Ctrl and X, then you are going to exit. Then the next thing you want to do is that you want to open your Xinfo template, okay, and change a particular line there. So go back here to so let me log out. I'm going to log in as my main admin. So you come here to server settings, go to configure. Okay, so this is Xinfo here. Just go back. So this you want to edit Xinfo. You can edit Xinfo through terminal, or you can just click on this edit button here and like this. Alright. So you want to look for where it says reject because sender address is in a blacklist at DNS domain /ns DNS list test to daily message. So you want to change it to rejected because sender address is in a blacklist to prevent to in a blacklist. So what that does is that it helps to prevent your query from getting leaked. Okay. So what we can do is we can just search directly. So press Ctrl F and search for rejected because. Alright. Okay. So from here, just change whatever you have to this rejected because sender address is in the blacklist and click on save. Okay, so you can just edit that directly from your Xinfo template. Alright, so you can see that those are the settings you actually need to receive. But you can see that email is not getting dropped. So I think the problem here is this what do you call it, became the DKIM. So what we are going to do is, let's go back, let's go to the mail, copy the actual DKIM and test it out. So mail, okay, so the DMARC here says DMARC 1 P5 time to 61. So I'll go back to my DNS here. Alright, just paste it and click on save. So once that is done, I'll come back to my mail. Let's go back and resend this mail. Okay, so it says message sent. So I'm just going to delete it because alright, so you can see that the moment I added the DKIM, email starts dropping in. So that's actually fixed. So now, to fix receiving emails, now what you have to do is that you need an SMTP. Okay, so the first thing there is go to Brevo, sign up. So Brevo, you can access Brevo by going to the URL address. Okay, so access Brevo, click on settings. So under settings, senders and domain, add your domain. Alright, so add your domain, verify it. Then you need to set the settings there. Whatever settings they ask you to do, you need to, okay, they say domain is authenticated. Okay, so you need to set that. Alright, so you can see that all these settings was authenticated, which means that I have actually added these settings to my mail. Alright, so now once you've done that, you need to connect SMTP and API. Okay, then you need to copy the SMTP. So you come here to mail. So you edit the web address for the email, then come here to SMTP review. So you add the host. Alright, so by default you have port 587, then you log in. Okay, you log in. So let's come here. So that's the username. Then click on generate a new key. Okay, I don't know this master key. Check something. Alright, so you need to generate a new key. Okay, or if there's a way you can reset this master key. So let me delete the SMTP key. So I will click on generate. So it's going to ask me which name, just put the name. Okay, so alright, so I've generated a new key. So just come here, paste the key and click on save. Alright, so the moment you do this, you enable SMTP. So we are going to test if it's going to actually work, and if it's not going to work, we are going to fix it. And I actually know how to fix this. Alright, so open this mail. I want to use this mail tester to actually test it, alright? So I'm going to be composing a new mail from my syntax creative. Alright, so that is the request for license. So send the email from this, send it to this email address, then click on check your score. So what I'm actually trying to do is I want to see if the email drops 1, then I want to see the test score 2. So if it drops, then fine. But if it doesn't drop, then we need to fix it. So most times when you do it at the first count 1 to 10, it usually drops. But right now you see that the email is not dropping. Okay, so this is the second time. This is the third time. Alright, so the fact is that this email is not going to drop. Okay, so and what's the problem? The problem is even if you make use of servers like Digital Ocean, all of them, they've actually blocked port 587. They've also blocked port 25. So quickly, I'm going to show you a fix to do this. So go back to your ports here, type 255, click on save. Alright, so I've actually tested a lot of SMTP servers. Brevo actually allows you to make use of port 2525. So now we are going to go back and set our exim file so that it says port 2525 as one of the recognized ports. Okay, so enlarge this, then let's look for the port section. Alright, so you can see that it says daemon SMTP port equals to 2465, 587, and 25. So what you want to do here is copy this, paste it. Okay, you put a space, there's always a space. So change this to 2525. Then also change this to 2525. Then click on save. So now we are telling you to connect TLS on port 2525. Okay, so go back. So if you like, you can click on restart SN4. Alright, so if you started the XM4 folder, so reload this, click on copy this email, come back to compose. Okay, so now it says message sent. So let's go here and click on check your score. Hello. So it actually was just took some time before the message dropped. So if you check my box now, you can see that the message. Okay. So send messages from syntax creative. So it just actually took some time, but it's actually good. Okay, so you can also see here request for license, small agency. Okay, so it's actually working. So okay, so it's set as rejected because sender host address is in blacklist. Alright, so it's actually working. So I can call here, just reply, say thank you, so that we can confirm. The setup has been completed. So I will send email from Outlook and also send email from Gmail. Okay, so that's from Outlook, then from Gmail. Alright, so I've sent mail, so you can see that the emails are dropping. Okay, so you can see that the emails are dropping. Okay, so you can see that we have two emails here, so it's definitely working. Then we can also reply, let's say, thanks, I have fixed the issues. Okay, so I'll reply to this. Okay, so I received mail from Outlook and from Gmail, and I've replied both of them. So you can see here, this is the first one. Okay, then this is my Outlook. This is the second one. Okay, so you can see that it is working perfectly. Like and subscribe, follow my channel for more tech-based tutorials. Also, I'm going to be dropping the code on Google Drive, so you can just to the full file for the X-Info, so you can also download that and replace it. So thank you and have a wonderful day.